What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. We finally have the Zed Creators version 3 in my collection, and today let's break it down. Let's do a first impression and unboxing of these 3 fragrances. And before I proceed, if this is the first time you're visiting my channel, please consider subscribing and hitting the thumbs up button if you like contents like these. Now let me get certain things out of the way. Do I love Zaharoff fragrances? Absolutely yes. Am I biased towards the creators? Absolutely not. And number 3, the most important one, this is not a sponsored content. So show your love and support by subscribing and hitting the thumbs up button. Drop a comment whether you got either one of these fragrances or all 3. What are your thoughts and opinions? Drop a comment, let me know. So this time we have Ross, Justin, and one more new member. His name is Jordan. And he has a YouTube channel. It's called The Giant Connoisseur. So Jordan is also somebody who wrestles. You know, he's in the WWE. So big guy over there. Let's break it down. And I'm gonna start with Jordan's first ever release with Zaharoff. And the reason I'm doing this is, one, you all know mostly about Justin and Ross, so I thought, like, this is a new person, let's start with him. Jordan, get ready. So this is the box. Jordan's release is called Ibere. I hope I pronounced it correctly. This is a beautiful presentation, some nice details and graphics. I'm not gonna go into too much details right now because I'm super excited to smell this particular fragrance. So let me first tell you about the notes on Ibere. On the top, you've got pink pepper and jungle essence. I think this is like a trademark kind of thing. There's some kind of thing going on, and I'll tell you all about it. And it's got nutmeg. On the mids, you've got dried fruit and amber seed, powdered sugar, lavender. Pretty interesting. Almost looks like gourmand. And on the base, you've got Vianal. It's a form of woody vanilla. I think it's one of the proprietary kind of note. And then you've got Tonka Absolute, upcycled cedarwood, vanilla bean, moss, and amber wood. So let's see what Ibere smells like. The juice color is already very attractive. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's check out Ibere. Jordan, I hope you're ready for this. Let's see. Wow. So let me tell you about something. It's a very common question that I get in my channel, like, hey Brian, does this thing smell like the other thing? And at least from the first impression, I can tell you this does not smell like anything. I was wondering if this would maybe lean towards the direction of Nishane's Ani, but this is not. There's like a raw primal kind of thing, but it's not animalic. Like, you do feel some kind of like an earthiness, some smokiness coming through. There's a mild sweetness. Very interesting. Like the pink pepper on the top, it's kind of giving you that zing, but it's not like a burning kind of sensation, not overly spicy. Rather, it's giving this really nice, uplifting, very much alive kind of vibe. I'm not sure what, but there's kind of like a raw leather kind of undertone. Not completely leather, but maybe it's, you know, like it's something working in the background, some kind of note that's working in the background, kind of translating like a leather vibe into my nose. But it's very interesting. Some kind of like a buttery, waxy kind of vibe. The dried fruits. So maybe it will open up later down the line, but let me tell you one thing. Ibere definitely has some kind of mild sweetness going on. It's not overly done. Perfect for fall and winter, 100%. I mean, of course, you could wear this at any time of the year, but this is like the perfect time to wear this fragrance, Ibere. So let's proceed with the other ones. The next one I'm gonna dissect will be Justin's release. This is Seamless Soul. Look at this beautiful box. And Justin, if you are not aware, that Justin is also somebody, I think, what do you call that thing? Trumpet? He plays the trumpet, so he's more into jazz and all those things. Let's see what Justin has to offer this time. The last two releases, they just did not work on my skin, so I really didn't feel like, I had the samples, right? So I did not really bother to go ahead and purchase the full bottle. So Justin's Seamless Soul, beautiful color with that golden cap. Very nice presentation. So on the top on this fragrance, you've got cardamom, anise, Timur pepper, jungle essence, citrusy grapefruit and lemon, crisp green apple. Interesting. On the mids, you've got fir balsam, incense, cedarwood, magnolia. Okay, wow. It's going dense, deep, resinous. And on the base, you've got rich amberwood, vetiver, moss, tonka bean, vanilla, and musk. Wow, that's a really heavyweight kind of, note combination there. Let's see what Justin's Seamless Soul has to offer. Let's do this, guys. Let's check out Justin's release. This is Z Crater 3. I'll let the alcohol just, evaporate a bit. Wow. Jeez. Almost like a very beautiful, vibrant, boozy kind of opening. Very luxurious. And it's very easygoing, at least on the top. The apple is pronounced. The citruses are working wonderfully in the background, and it's not like your sour, bitter kind of citrus. It's more on the fruity, almost like a sweeter, tangy kind of side. Very luxurious. I mean, if you are used to like Greenlee by PDM, it's almost goes into that domain, like the way it opens up the green apple and everything. The kind of freshness, the beautiful luxurious vibe that you get from Greenlee. This is the kind of thing that you're getting. Wow. Jeez. Justin, hats off, man. This is an excellent fragrance. Very bold, like lively. It's almost like those jazz music. I don't listen to jazz, but like I listen to like heavy metal, all those things. Man, this thing it's almost making my mouth water. So it's almost like a very delicious drink. Kind of has this nice, smooth, balsamic vibe, and definitely it's coming from the fir balsam. I'm not sure how the incense and floral note of magnolia is going to work out, but this thing is smelling very, very nice. Anybody who's looking for like a less challenging but very luxurious, easy to wear, vibrant fragrance, Seamless Soul is your answer. Again, not being biased, like wow, beautiful. Let's just revisit Ibere. So it's changed a lot. Definitely going into something deep, dark, like wow, beautiful. Justin's creation is also very nice. It's almost like in the fresher realm, but has this nice, almost like a gourmand kind of tone to it, undertone. Beautifully done, very mouth-watering. Almost feels like just taking a sip of this tasty drink. Last but not the least, and the reason why I'm opening Ross's release, Sun-Kissed Island, at the very last is because I'm a sucker for fresh fragrances, and I want to smell this at the very last because I was really, really excited. So I let this anticipation build up. Look at this beautiful presentation. Very nicely done. The color combination, everything for all the Z creators, like the packaging, the bottle design and everything, beautifully done. The graphics, really nice, beautiful. Wow. So on Sun-Kissed Island, if you can see, like, so there's a lot of things going on. I will be posting pictures on my Instagram profile. Make sure to go ahead and follow my Instagram profile. Link is in the description below. This is beautifully done. This one almost looks like those white sandy beaches, you know. So this is definitely supposed to be a fresh fragrance. Let's see what Sun-Kissed Island from TLTG reviews. This is Ross Carlos's production. Let's see what Ross has to offer. So Ross gives us, on the top note of Sun-Kissed Island, you've got red seaweed, interesting, pure jungle essence, ginger, cardamom, lime, and mint. Wow. Interesting. On the mids, you've got tequila, jasmine sambac, rose de grasse, so definitely it's the rose from grass, and from France, ylang ylang. And on the base, you've got blonde woods, coconut milk, skin musk, and amber. Okay, where do I spray this? I'll go with the forearm. All right, Ross, you ready for this, buddy? Let's go ahead. Let's see what Ross has to offer. Jeez. Wow. Amazing. Spicy. The tequila definitely shines through right away. Very nice kind of fizz to it. Almost has a nice, smooth, creamy kind of warmth. Does it smell like a coconut tan lotion? Absolutely not. Very creamy, tasty, delicious, easy to wear. Extremely refreshing. Like, first impression right away, this is excellent. The citrus is not like super uber pronounced citrus, rather it's working in a very mild way with this mint. And the cardamom, wow. You do feel these things in layers, like you do feel the cooling sensation from the mint, the ginger, the cardamom. The mint and cardamom like plays a very vital role in this one. I'm sure like this is gonna shine in the heat. And I don't care if it's gonna get colder here because like of course we're approaching the winter season, right? But I don't care. I'll wear my freshes all around the year. I'm a sucker for freshes, man. You do get some of this very nice jasmine, which is like a very nice white floral. And it's not on the animalic side. It's not super uber feminine. Rather, I would say this fragrance tends to be more masculine with a slight hint of floral. So which makes this fragrance like more wearable. It's like, wow. Definitely, I would say like anybody who wants to pull this off, definitely pull it off, man. Like unisex, ladies, gents, anybody can pull this off. So the jasmine, it's coming through, almost has this nice green undertone, some spiciness, woody spiciness. I'm not sure how the rose is gonna play out. Maybe it's gonna add a bit of sweetness, but again, this is only the first impression. Has a mild muskiness. Of course, there's skin musk over here, some ambery vibes. But my goodness, this thing is smelling wonderful. Wow. All three released. Let me just do a quick revisit. So Ibere first. Yeah, this guy definitely goes into that serious, moody, beautiful stuff. Wow. And the vanilla is coming through really nice. It's almost like a boozy kind of vanilla. It's dark, deep, has a lot of character to this fragrance. Deep woodiness. And I think right now the dried fruit part is coming through. Beautiful. And then Justin's release. Wow, this is excellent. It has transformed into a whole different thing now. I guess the alcohol just evaporated and now it's smelling really, really different. Wow. Nice. Beautifully done. And then Ross's release. Wow. My God. I think I made the right decision by pulling the trigger on all three of the Zed creators lineup. This is version 3 from Zaharoff. And just look at this. three beautiful fragrances. In my opinion, Ross and Justin's releases will be a bit more easier to wear, whereas this one, I wouldn't say exactly challenging, but this one is more, it's gonna cater to people who love woody, deep, dense fragrances that's dark, it's vanillic, it has this like dense notes, smoky, that kind of fragrance like lover would definitely enjoy Ibere more. But in my opinion, again, unbiased thought, at least from the first impression, all three are a super hit. Beautiful releases, guys. Well done, very well done. Kudos to Zaharoff team. George, thank you for bringing all these wonderful fragrances so that, we, the fragrance lovers, can enjoy. And all the Zed creators, all three of you, hats off and congrats for having another name on the books. Everybody on the Zaharoff Zed team who worked so hard to package all these items, shipping, sending them out, hats off. Like, you definitely deserve that clap. So guys, make sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button if you have not done so yet. Drop a comment which one's your favorite among these three fragrances. I'll be very happy to hear back from you. And of course, after several full wearings, I will be back with a full review. So make sure to subscribe and stay tuned to my channel. I'll see you in the next one. Please take care, stay safe, and all the best.